right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started.
Yo, this is Wildcat Willie, man.
Party started. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the...
Try something new, man. You gotta elevate your game. Undecline that, you gonna have to play bro quick. Get a win. I'm a fix right there.
42-yard line, great return.
Trying something new with man.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, Tuesday.
It takes patience, man. Patience to run that.
Now Ryan on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Like, I'm going to risk this right here. That's how I used to play with the Wildcat, but I can't do that.
Look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Let me see how you play it first. You got to see how a person play it first.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. He finds Robinson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They run play action for Howard. Now
damn, I should have kept
steps
going.
Away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before
I should have kept going with the blitz. I backed out.
In the end to pull it and
run,
get some 9 yards in a first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so
I'm trying something new, man. Trying to find my swag in, man.
Was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now Trubisky on first down, flushed out.
Look at that.
This will be caught by Brown. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Trubisky to throw on second.
Good pass. Oh, he dropped
it. Incomplete.
Everything about that
man can't catch.
About today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
On third down, Trubisky. He may try and run for this.
Fine him,
Beasley. In the end, to pull it and run, get some 9 yards.
Riley, God damn.
Something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisper on offense.
Crisper, I like that.
Trying something new, man.
Very, very well. Looks like the defense on there. And here's a little bit. He put a score in here. Long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. He can run for it. He will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bruce Carter with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to
one more time, and I ain't doing the Wildcat no more.
That's going to go as a loss of 2.
That Wildcat will cost you a game, bro.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's Ryan.
You got him, though. Ooh.
And now off to the races down the right side. And
I should have lobbed it.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a
that damn Wildcat put me in a bad position. That's the only thing about that Wildcat. When you lose yards, that shit over.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Can't lose no yards in football.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And here now come the Falcons. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find the matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Now the pitch to Freeman. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Well, after what we just saw, we know that with third down coming up, this is not a gimme for the offense. They've got to figure out what they want to do. Do they challenge their offensive line and try and run it? Or do they go ahead and concede that this is a tough defense and put it in the air?
They'll run it. Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And some room to roam now. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. On 3rd down, Ryan. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll run it with
touchdown anyway.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but Only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, he mauled me. What the fuck?
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout.
That's crazy.
Instead.
That was crazy.
As they'll stop it with a little over
Right.
30 seconds to go
Got
in the
me on
first
that one.
half of play. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
I can't do nothing about it. He's throwing
25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky being chased out left. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Parkey's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
18.
On 2nd down, Trubisky flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Hey, gotta go.
From the gun on